Well, no rain as of yet, but threatening skies as the lights take effect at Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Chad Bettis, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
A.J. Pollock strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Arizona, center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
On the ground up the middle. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
You know, this guy is really starting to get everybody's attention now. That's 8 straight games he's got. So let's see how long he can keep this thing going.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
No one out with a runner at second. Runner breaks for third. Pitch inside. The throw. It's a good one to Arenado, and he is out trying to steal third.
I don't understand this. He's already got second. Then he decides he wants third too. I mean, what exactly was the purpose of that?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
And it's been a good start to the homestand for them. They've taken 3 of the first 4, so they've had it going here. No question about that.
Popped high in the air. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, you've really got to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt.
Over 30 home runs on the season for him, so he's definitely a power threat that opposing pitchers have to be careful with.
Paul Goldschmidt will stride in as he's running out of time now if he wants to make a late push for that home run crown. Into the windup and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Jansen's known for being a bit of a pitcher's umpire. Not that he has a huge zone or anything, but I think he tends to reward guys for placing pitches in good locations.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
One and two, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Robbie Ray, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
DJ LeMahieu comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rockies. Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Hit hard up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Boy, when you watch this guy, he has had a great approach for these last couple series, and now he's got 9 straight games with a base hit.
Charlie Blackmon will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title.
He's had a great season, 3rd in the league in average, and there's a possibility of winning that batting title.
From the stretch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. EK, you take a look at this Diamondback ball club as they begin play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
And it hasn't been the best year for them, but at least they're finishing strong. That says a lot for their manager and the type of team that
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, that's 2 batters and 2 hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
Carlos Gonzalez will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
He's had just an excellent season so far, and maybe he can go on a little home run binge here and get him into that #1 spot in home runs.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
0-1, here it comes. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Peralta going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. The relay, throw back to second, and that's a double play. On to first, they got him, a triple play. Second inning upcoming here in Denver with no score. David Peralta will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the seats, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And a foul tip is held onto behind the plate. A nice job by Hundley to preserve the strikeout. Now that we have a chance, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, one place you don't want to hit it is to the third baseman. Absolute vacuum down there. He's got great range. Some of the plays I've seen him make, absolutely ridiculous.
A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Yeah, make it 3 straight strikeouts for him now. But what's impressive is that these aren't just any hitters up there. These are the 3, 4, and 5 guys in the lineup. And he went through them like they weren't even there.
Yasmani Tomas will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot, and if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Wellington Castillo would be next. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a beat on it, and that retires the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Nolan Arenado will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club.
Arenado.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Turned on down the line, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double. But he might even have hit this ball a little too hard because they can get it back into the infield quickly, and that's going to hold him to just a single.
Ben Paulson will stand in, and he enters play with the 6th highest home run total in the National League.
And he's also in the top 10 in batting average and RBIs, so not just hitting those home runs. He's having a great year overall at the plate.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pollock. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Jose Reyes will dig in now, knowing he'll need to turn it on here down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that batting title.
Well, he's second in the league in hitting right now, so we'll see what kind of finish he can put on.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Brandon Geyer will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, this was either going to be a no-doubt home run or about as deep a foul ball as you're going to find. And it's hooking quite a bit there at the end, but you see it doink up there near the top of that left field foul pole.
Nick Hundley stands in for the first time now, looking to stay hot. He's been a real force at the plate over the last week or so. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Three runs already home here. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And you kind of get the sense that his head isn't in it right now. You got to put all your concentration into that hitter. You can leave worrying about the pass for your film session tomorrow.
3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Well, I think if we were playing tennis, you'd call this one an unforced error. This is fairly routine out to short. I'm not sure what would have caused him to throw so wildly, but you can see the first baseman unable to keep his foot on the bag, and that's going to go down as an E6.
In now, Chad Bettis. Sent toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Boy, and how they get out of this one with only one out on this play is a mystery. This probably should have been much more than that, but they can't wind up making the play.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, it was a nice at-bat, good way to start off the game. Probably hopes to carry it through the rest of the at-bats.
Here comes the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Pollard. And that ends the inning. But the Rockies strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 3-0 Colorado lead. Wellington Castillo leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in Game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Here's Chris Owings now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 7 driven in. The 0-1 on its way. try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Just when you think you got a guy figured out, they start him out. Fastball, fastball. Then break him down with an 0-2 bender. That didn't take too long.
Robbie Ray will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Another good job of getting ahead here. He just seems so locked in right now.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Carlos Gonzalez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Ball 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. So he's into second base here with a double to begin the home third. And as we give you a look at the Rockies leaderboard, you can see his total there, currently second best on the ball club.
Yeah, he's really contributed to the team this year. Here he is on second again with a chance to score on just a single.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Hard hit at third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. So with 1 gone, there's a look at the Rockies' upcoming schedule here on the show for the next 7 days. Make plans to be with us. Ben Paulson is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 32 now for the season. And the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 1/3 innings. He's not fooling anybody out there, and they just keep pouring it on.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Tomas racing back. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run for Jose Reyes. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, come on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Brandon Guyer. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. It looks like this is going to be one of those times.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Liner towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat, maybe even a half heartbeat considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Nick Hundley, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the Rockies just keep right on rolling as this ought to be extra bases again. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
And you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher? Give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Chad Bettis gets a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Well, you know, some pitchers flat out just don't like to go up there and swing it, and I get it. Most of them can't hit at all. But, hey, this is an opportunity right here to help your own cause.
Two out here and a runner at second. And it's quickly 0-2. Struck him out, but the damage was done as the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rockies 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. A.J. Pollock will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Blackmon. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Yeah, good start to the inning there. You could see him really turn on this pitch and drive at that time. It'll wind up hopping over the wall out there, but no matter. He was going to be in easily with 2 anyway.
Gene Segura standing in. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Drilled to the right side, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
7 straight games with a base hit now, and that's a solid week or so of swinging the bat with some authority.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First delivery to him on the way. Chopped in front of home plate. A quick out number 1.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
It's pretty clear they weren't pitching around him there. Even though he's a big-time run producer, they came right at him, and he couldn't drive either one of those guys in.
Settling in now, Jake Lamb. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This is not the time to go helping him out. You got 2 men in scoring position, so the pressure's on him, not you.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More ahead from Denver right after this. Lou Cairo is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. DJ LeMahieu will be the batter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, 2 singles isn't necessarily an eye-catching performance, but hey, I'm sure he's feeling just fine about it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta is under it. 1 out.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as we give you a look at the Rockies leaderboard, you can see his total there, currently 2nd best on the ball club.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
Carlos Gonzalez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
That's a second hit for him here in the ball game, and it's worth pointing out. This is a guy that's hit for the cycle earlier in his career, so who knows? Maybe we'll see it again.
Nolan Arenado will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Yasmani Tomas heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Wellington Castillo gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
On the ground to third. LeMahieu on to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Chris Owings.
Chris Owings comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ben Paulson comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Ben Paulson.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Segura fields it cleanly. 1 away.
And this is a guy who's going to give up his share of hits. But that's because he just says, hey, go ahead. Here's my best stuff. Try to hit it. He's got such good stuff that most times when guys do hit it, they'll put it on the ground right at somebody.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Well, he was making a bid up there for his 3rd straight hit. And this might be the hardest ball he's hit of the 3, but this time he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Stepping in now, Brandon Guyer. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The catcher, number 4, Nick.
Well, this is really a laser right here. You're going to see it pretty much go right over his head out there and left, and it'll one-hop the left field wall. That's going to allow his man to cruise into second with an easy double.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 7-0.
Well, it looked like this inning was just about in the books, but then you get the 2-out double to put the man in scoring position. Next hitter follows that up with a base hit here and makes something out of the inning after all.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. In now, Chad Bettis to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Rockies 7 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Phil Gosselin will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Phil Gosselin.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
A.J. Pollock will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit up in the zone, and he didn't miss it. He'll be looking for it again right here.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Wow, talk about a difference that 24 hours makes. Yesterday, these guys were hitting everything in sight, but things sure have changed this time around. They haven't been able to get anything going at all.
Gene Segura will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Here's the first pitch to him. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll round it and try for third. And he's safe. So just like that, there's a runner at third with 2 away as we give you a look there at the league leaders in triples. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Paul Goldschmidt will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. That makes it 7-1 now.
And with all the runs these guys scored yesterday, you wondered if they were going to have any left over for today. Sure enough, it took them a while, but they're finally on the board here with the RBI single.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Into the box, David Peralta, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is what you got to do up at the plate. You've got to wait him out. If you can lay off all of the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get yourself a fastball.
In there, 2-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, a lot of strikeouts for these guys, but not too many walks. In fact, no walks until this at-bat right here. That's their first of the ball game.
Jake Lamb stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
And on the mound, you can tell he's not in here to mess around. He means business.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Rockies lead this one 7-1. Andrew Chafin will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. DJ LeMahieu will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Outside, 2-1. Line hard toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Charlie Blackmon ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And that misses for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
I think this one falls into the category of tailor-made. Here you go. 1, 2 hops to second, the feed to the bag, and a 4-6-3 double play. That's as easy as it comes.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. Chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bouncer. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 7-1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Leading off the inning, Yasmani Tomas. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Jason Mott will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Jason Mott.
This one skied out toward right. Gonzalez is there, makes the play, one away.
Now batting.
This little 4-game run they've been on, it's been a good one. But unless things change in a hurry, it's looking like that win streak's going to end right here.
Wellington Castillo will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start.
Nope, not doing much to help the cause so far, guys, but there's still some ball game left.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. The 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. One out, nobody on. Hit hard to the right side. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Chris Owings.
Chris Owings ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
This one's down to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 7-1. Nolan Arenado comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about doing that again. Let's see if he can get something started right here.
Now here's the pitch. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pollock has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Ben Paulson will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Here it comes on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Down 0-2 there. He knows he's got to protect the plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
Hit hard to short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. And that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Brandon Geyer will stand in as we'll flash you back to the second inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. Pause, now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pollock is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first.
Well, this is why you have your speediest outfielder in center field. He doesn't have to be your best outfielder, but he's got to be able to track some things down, and this is why they've got him out there right now. What a brilliant play.
Standing in now, Nick Hundley, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. To short. On to the second baseman covering, and he can't handle it. And the inning will continue now as there are 2 on with 2 away.
Well, this one's going to go as an infield single, and it keeps the inning rolling right here. Now you see, he tries to rush this ball over to second base, hoping to get the force, but it's going to get there just a little bit too late, and everybody's safe.
Gregor Blanco will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Gregor Blanco.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Rockies add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo dinger. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Rockies 8 and the D-backs 1. Justin Miller will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Justin Miller. Leading off for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Angel Pagan.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. He'll need to guard against that.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Ready on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Popped up. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Center fielder, number 11.
8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Stepping up to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And they froze him on a changeup, if I recall correctly.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do.
Shortstop.
Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Gene Segura ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. He's set. Here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. One and 2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
These are the types of balls where you worry about collisions out there. This ball's hit fairly sharply, almost exactly between the 2 outfielders, but this should always be the center fielder's ball if he can get to it. So he calls for it and he puts it away.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Popped up. LeMahieu is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Arizona. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Randall Delgado will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll look to keep it going 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
DJ LeMahieu.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hot shot to third. Lamb is up with it, and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
19, Charlie Blackmon.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
How about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. David Peralta will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Now here's the pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Popped up. Paulson is over. 1 down.
Now batting.
2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
And you know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Jake Lamb stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Blackmon's after it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
And you know, he's kind of going through a stretch right now where the ball just isn't jumping off his bat. He's got a good pitch to hit right here. Looked like he put a good swing on it, but it just didn't go anywhere.
Digging in once again, Yasmani Tomas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Arizona, good night.
Yep, another day, another victory. Number 82 for him on the year. so that at least assures them of finishing the season with a winning record.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 8-1. Good night from Denver.